So critical that we spend time with those first words of Jesus in the Gospel of John. What do you want? Other translations, what are you looking for? What do you seek? What are you after? Only to the degree that we are in touch with that ache, only to that degree do we understand how good the good news is. The gospel is good news because it is the divine response to the human ache. It is the divine response to the human ache. Here's something we all must learn, and we learn it in our own lives, in our own hard knocks, and our own frustrations. The beauty of created things. I mean, take a walk around these grounds. It's so beautiful. Please get out on your breaks. Please go out and smell the flowers. Go out and walk through the woods. Go down to the lake. Wake up early if you're an early bird and watch the sunrise while you're here. Spend time in creation because all of creation was designed by God to awaken the aching. But here's the thing we must learn, and we learn it through hard knocks, as I was saying. Creatures, created beauty, small b beauty, awakens our yearning for infinite beauty. We call this sacramentality. But created beauty cannot satisfy the yearning it awakens. Created beauty cannot satisfy the yearning it awakens. We must learn how to pray. When we are stirred or aroused by created beauty. And what is at the pinnacle of created beauty? What's the most beautiful thing God has created? The human person. The human person. Yes, we'll get to why Mary is the climactic expression of our humanity here. We'll get to that in union with Christ, obviously. But the human body is the most beautiful physical thing God has ever created. It is meant to awaken the aching. But it is not meant to satisfy it. It's meant to lead you beyond. It's meant to lead you beyond. From the sign, the body is a sign, all of creation is a sign. Creatures are meant to lead us from the sign to the thing signified. Theology of the body not only illuminates eros as a yearning for the infinite, but also demonstrates how the iconography of the finite is meant to launch us there. What do we mean here by iconography of the finite? So here we have an icon. Right? This is an icon of Christ. From one perspective, it's just a hunk of wood with paint on it, right? But this wood and this paint is meant to be a window to heaven. This is how the Eastern Church describes an icon, a window to heaven. We should contemplate the mystery represented by the icon. And the icon, if we enter into its visual beauty, the message, the language of it, it will open up and we will have a window to heaven. Go through the window. When the window opens up, go through it. If we stop at the paint and the wood, the icon becomes what? An idol. All of creation is iconographic. All of creation is a sign that's meant to point us to the infinite. Top of page 5. This world and its pleasures were created by God to serve as so many sacramental signs or icons of the infinite joy for which we're created. We are made for infinite bliss. We're made for infinite bliss. That's what that hunger is for. We are made for infinite bliss. All of creation, the things we love. We talked about little things we love last night. Maybe it's coffee, maybe it's beer, maybe it's pizza, maybe it's poetry, maybe it's movies, maybe it's, what little knickknacks did you collect as a child? Was it flowers? Was it leaves? Was it rocks? Sometimes we have to go back to childhood to reconnect with those places in our hearts. Be not afraid. If you loved rocks as a child, go out on your breaks and collect some rocks. Seriously, I don't care if you're 85 and it's been 75 years since you last took delight in a little rock. Go find a little shiny rock and ask the Lord why you were so attracted to rocks as a child. Why did those rocks arouse that wonder in you? If we are not in touch with that wonder, we are going to intellectualize everything. And will become maybe knowledgeable in the intellectual sense, but cold in the heart.